Hey everybody, Brendan the Realtor here. So if you haven't heard by now, the Austin real estate market is hot. So how does that impact you as a buyer, seller, investor, or even homeowner? Well, I'm going to answer that question along with reviewing the January market update report. So let's just jump into it. Buyers, investors, you're looking at what? How much something costs. So if you're looking at the projection for your interest rate, we can see from quarter two to quarter one of 2022, it's projected to increase past 3%. So what does that mean? Let's put it in layman's terms. Let's just get real about this. Well, a mortgage payment example at $300,000 purchase at a normal interest rate of 2.7%, your monthly payment's about $1,200. But what happens in quarter four if you're buying the same house and the price is increased by 5.7%? So now the home price is $317,000. Well, your monthly payment now increases by $189 a month. That's a lot of money. And if you look over the 30-year loan period, that's $68,000 you're just throwing out the window because you waited to the fourth quarter, right? So time is money. What about this next slide? Take a look at it, take a pause. I mean, it's just mind-blowing to see the price appreciation in just a 1-year period. If you want to have a deeper discussion about this, give me a ring, send me an email. I'm happy to go into a little bit more understanding on even where you should invest, right? But the number to the right, this is important for all buyers. We did a random sample to the current offers in the last 30 days. And we've seen in order to win that property, because it's multiple offers out there, you have to offer an average of 25.75% over the listing price. Now, that's not every bracket, price point bracket, but it is an average of everything that we pulled. So if you want to know then where you fit in and how much you need to offer over to be realistic, give me a ring. I'll go over that information as well. So if you haven't heard from last night, Elon Musk, he made this prediction. He said that the biggest boomtown in America that we'll see in the last 50 years is the Austin market. I mean, that's amazing. That's an amazing prediction. We can see that the numbers, the data has forecasted us to continue to increase in price appreciation and how much your listings are going to cost. So we know that is likely going to happen. But what about this next quote? We know that the equity benefit and price appreciation really made sense financially to own a home versus renting. And that's 48 out of the last 50 states in America. Of course, Texas is one of them. It makes sense to own a property. This last quote, hey, look, despite the best intentions of all the builders in our market as well, they cannot keep up with demand. There's just likely not going to be enough supply for 2021. So that means we're likely going to see your home prices continuing to increase and just continue to fly high. Well, let's talk about now our data summary. I pulled all of the information from MLS, and here is our hyper local information. So the average days to sell are now 29 days versus 64 days this time last year. We know this is true because we can see how fast homes are selling. It's just crazy. It's amazing. Now, the number of new listings, that's down 15% from 3,068 to 2,606. What that means is how many more listings came onto the market from January of last year to this year. So it's not that much of a difference. The closed price to list price ratio is 100%. So what does that mean? If the seller wanted $400,000, did they get it? The answer is heck yes, they got that. They got more than that because of the over asking price. The median list price, new record, $375,000. In the last 14 years, we just haven't seen that price point. Now, the median closed price is $369,900. Again, another new record. We just haven't seen homes closing at that high of a price. The active listings versus sold listings. So for active listings, we're at 1,774, which is lower, and we can see that with inventory. And the sold listings is now at 2,184. Now that's another new record. We've never seen in the last 14 years, we've never seen this many homes sold in January ever. But inventory, we're under 1 month now. So when you're a buyer and you're trying to shop for a home, well, you don't have that much to shop from. We know that. You see that. You can go on any site, and that makes sense. Buyers, let's talk about you. There's a very low interest rate right now, right? So it's more affordable. It makes sense. You also see the tech sector growth. So that means it's a long-term investment opportunity. The property values for 2021 and listing prices are likely going to increase. So we can see that forecast. There is still a slow growth to new build construction, but a high speed of relocation to the Austin area. This equals more competition. And as a buyer, do not anticipate any deals. So anything that you find is likely going to be over asking around that 25.75%. And expect, again, strong competition with renovated homes. Important keys. Urgency is absolutely key when viewing a home. You probably know that as a buyer. So you need to have your ducks in a row. That means you need to have the right lender. So you're not discriminated against based off of which lender you choose. And you need to make sure that you choose the right agent because experience is key. If you keep continuing to lose offers, there's a reason. All right. Now, sellers, let's talk about you. It is amazing time to sell, right? You're going to get more than what your home is likely going to be worth. But the key to leveraging your next home purchase is the buy before you sell program. So that means you're going to have an all cash offer and you can basically beat other competitors out there. So if you have questions about that, give us a ring. We'll tell you more about it. We also have historically low inventory, all right? So you're likely going to see that your home goes under contract within 1 to 4 days. Not everywhere is equally amazing like this in the Austin metro area. So talk with us. We're happy to go ahead and analyze your specific property. So if you have any questions about what we reviewed today, give us a ring. I love educating the public. Well, until next time, we'll see you in 2 weeks.